Disclaimer, none of my videos in any way signify this is what you have to do, should do, or could really even be a good idea. We just show what we do and how we do it. And if you want to do it our way, that's fine. If you don't, nothing implies that you have to or it's even the right way to do it. So on that, let's hit that intro.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Hey honey, smile for the camera. I'll edit that out. Probably not. It's cold out here. Look at it. There ain't no snow out here. So I took this truck last night to fuel it up and get it ready because Spencer Lilly told me we were getting 3 inches of snow last night. Spencer Lilly was wrong. Got Billy riding on the Walker B. But what do you think, Billy? This thing's going bye-bye. Probably tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Saturday at the latest. This thing should be gone if everything works out as planned. So, gonna miss it? Yeah, I am too. It's a pretty amazing mower. This thing's awesome. It doesn't fit what we do anymore. So this thing has got to go, and it's about that. So anyway, we have something we have to go do today. We have a friend that I haven't seen in about a year and a half coming into town all the way up here in New York from Florida. Or if you're Trump, from Florida. Now we got it. But anyway, yeah, so I'm pretty excited to see this ugly. I almost cussed right there. What's your profanity? I know I can't be cussing on here. So anyway, I'm really excited to see this guy's ugly mug. I haven't seen him in a while, so it's gonna be super cool. Can't wait till he gets here. And I'm super stoked. And Billy has never met him before. So are you going with me, or you got stuff you gotta do today? You're gonna go with me? Alright, so Billy's gonna go with me to meet up with this crazy fool. And but we gotta go to the gym first. So we gotta go wake up the Noah. And Noah can go to the gym with us and pump some iron. And then drop Noah off at his grandparents for the day. He's got plans. And then Billy and I here are gonna go meet up with the Florida boy. See how he's liking this cold weather up here in New York. This is what separates the boys from the men. Well, change of plans. That didn't fall through the way that I wanted it to, or the way I was hoping it to. So I was gonna meet up with this guy. I haven't seen him in about a year and a half, and it really sucks because I wanted to hang out with him, and since GIE was canceled this past year, I couldn't hang out with him again like I have in years past. And on top of that, it was Lawn and Landscape Society event was also canceled out, which I don't think he was going to that this year, so we couldn't meet up there. But he's a good close friend of mine, and it just it sucks that I couldn't meet up with him. But anyway, it was Wally from Beach River. That's who I was meeting up with today. He drove from Florida all the way up to Pittsburgh to his girlfriend's house, pulling a huge, I think 20 or 24 foot enclosed trailer, but he borrowed the trailer from a friend, and part of that deal was he had to drive to New York to drop off a bunch of racing bikes, motorcycles, and then he had to drop them off and then head back to Pittsburgh to pack her up and all her stuff to move down to Florida with him. So the thing about it is when I found out he was coming to New York, I texted him. I'm like, dude, what part of New York you going to? I mean, because it's a huge state. And he told me the name of the town. I said, that's like 20 minutes from my house. And he's like, no way. And I said, yeah, we definitely got to meet up. And he goes, yeah, absolutely. So he goes, let me drop these bikes off. So he texted me first thing this morning as he was leaving her house where he stopped to get some sleep driving from Florida. And he texted me early this morning, and he said that he said that it shows he'll be getting into town about 10:30 this morning to drop them bikes off, and then he's going to do that and then meet up with me for a little bit and then head back to Pittsburgh to start packing up all her stuff. But turns out he got into an area where his phone lost signal. He was trying to call me. He blew out a tire on his new truck, completely shredded the tire, but he had a spare tire and his jack and his battery impact with him, thank God. So he was able to change that out. Now that put him way behind because he's on a time crunch where he has to have he's got to have her packed up and out of there because the townhome she lives in is being rented out to other people. So he's on a serious timeline. So that plan fell through, and no Wally today, which really sucks. And him and I are both very disappointed about that. And so is Billy, because Billy's never met Wally. So it would have been Billy's first time meeting Wally. He was really stoked about that. So that didn't happen. But on other things, we'll get back to stand by on that. Sorry, that was an important call I had to take. Anyway, so let's back to this walker. So you guys know that I posted the walker for sale, and it wasn't up there for an hour, and this guy contacted me, and he's really interested in it. And the details of that are he lives 6 hours away from me in I believe it's called Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, and he used to work at a walker dealership. Now he has a trucking company, but his son has a lawn care company, and I believe his brother does as well. But he has two mowers that are only a couple years old. One has a mulching deck on it, one has a full bagging system on it, and he asked if I was willing to trade because I put on my ad that I wanted $6,000 for the mower or possible trades. So I told him I am very interested in the one machine, the one with the bagging system. I'm not interested in mulch. So we set it up, and he's going to come into town either tomorrow or Saturday. He's going to bring the bagging mower, and the way that's going to work out is if I like it, if it checks out, if it's everything that I think it's going to be, I'm going to trade him straight up for the Walker B. But I told him, I said, you know, I don't want you to waste a round trip, this 12 hours round trip, if it turns out that I don't like this mower. But he said no, even if I don't like the mower, he's still interested in buying mine outright. So he definitely wants my mower. So that's the deal there. That's how that's going to go. But we're going to see what happens. I am definitely interested. The mower, the Walker B is perfect for the properties that he's going to be using it on, and the mower that he has is perfect for what I need. Not so much the bagging system. The bagging system is definitely going to help me out in a big way, but the mower itself, for an everyday mower, is going to be perfect for what I need, more so than what I do with the B. So it'll definitely benefit me in a big way. I also have a chance. I don't know what I should do. I'm really on the fence. You guys know that I had that Ferris FB3000 that Ferris had given me for 2 months during leaf cleanup season a couple years ago. The deal is with that, I gave it back when I was done using it. They didn't ask for it back. I gave it back. Well, I really wanted that thing. I did double the cleanups that year I do in a normal year. I made so much money with that thing, but the fact is it's still a $12,500 machine before tax was what I was quoted on it, for a machine that I only use in the fall. So it's just, you know, and I could use it for some spring cleanups, but mostly for the fall. So I really didn't want to spend $12,500 on a machine I only use for a couple months of the year, even though it made me a ton of money for the 2 months that I had it. Well, I have an opportunity to get that same exact machine, that FB3000 right now. I have an opportunity to get a machine identical to that with only 4 hours on it for $7,000. And I'm really in a dilemma right now. If I hadn't just bought this truck and I hadn't just bought that brand new V-Blade, then it would be a no-brainer, and I would just do it hands down. I mean, I'm saving over $6,000 on a machine with 4 hours on it, brand new. And the guy that it's coming from is a close friend of mine that I would fight with till the end of time. You know what I mean? It's just, I trust him. And it's just, I don't know. It's a smoking deal, and I really want to do it, and I got to make a decision. I got to make it soon. but I'm just like, do I do it? Because I know that I can make my money back easily with it. I know that it'll pay for itself. The 2021 fall season, I know that machine will pay for itself in one season with what I will make doing cleanups and the extra cleanups I'll be able to take because of having this machine. So like for instance, there were a couple properties that are side to side that me, Roscoe, and Billy were all on bagging mowers on. We were there 2.5 hours this year, and the year before I'd done it in 20 minutes with just the blower, just that ride-on blower, and then another guy using a backpack blowing out the little bits around the two houses or back to back. But I did the same property in 20 minutes, maybe a half hour. That's the difference. So do I do it? I don't know. It kind of seems like a no-brainer, and like I said, if I hadn't just bought this new truck and bought that new V-Blade, I wouldn't even second guess it. But right now I'm just like, damn it. That puts me, everything comes at the worst time, man, these golden opportunities. So I don't know, but anyway, today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, so either tomorrow or Saturday morning by the latest, you guys will find out what the deal is on that other mower. If the guy's gonna make the, if I want to make the deal with the guy, he'll either be here, like I said, tomorrow afternoon sometime or Saturday morning. So you guys will find out. I'm not going to tell you what the mower is. You'll have to stay tuned and watch. But that's what's next. That's what's coming up, and we'll see what happens next. But on that note, this video is, well, it's done.